Hey guys, Rob from the Off-Grid Tiny House. Let's turn some power on. Ta-da! So you can see I wired in a PWM charge controller. Maybe you can see that. There it is. Hopefully you guys can see. Right now I'm going to program this thing. And the reason, what is that noise? Oh, my radio just turned on. Never had that happen. That was weird. So my radio turned back on. Anyways, the purpose of this guy, it's a PWM charge controller that I had. Kicking around. I want to control my fridge. So in order to do that, load on. I'm going to edit this. Oops. I'm going to edit this on and off for my particular battery, okay? So what I want to do is have this thing shut off about 12.5. Is that a decent amount? Or 12.4 is okay, right guys? Why not? 12.4. That's going to lock in the load center and control my fridge when it comes on and off and all that fun stuff. So we're there. So we're going to go back, double check. Load on. I'm going to adjust this to 13.2 volts, something like that. Let's go 13.2. And I just leave it and it'll lock that in. And I'm not sure if it's picking that up on the screen on the camera, guys, but if not, we'll go over it. So right now I'm setting this load side, which powers this 12 volt socket, to come on at 13.2, shut off at 12.4. So how do we check that? Let's go through the menu. Load on at 13.2. Load off at 12.4. Loads on 24/7. Correct. So, yeah, pretty much, hopefully you caught that. Now, this is tied into my main bus bar for the tiny house, which stays on unless I'm working on it. And we're going to plug in the fridge, and hopefully it controls the fridge properly. So the fridge will come on and off as is and go from there. But we're not going to do it today because I want to be here and staying over when we do it, which will be nice. So in the meantime, and when we do it, actually, I want to bring my 2-liter bottles that I told you I was working on, to fill them up with water, bring them over, throw them in the freezer, and then run this system like it is, so it'll come on and off and save my modes, and it will be automated now, the fridge. Hopefully all will be good. So this is a added protection, guys, for my 12 volt fridge freezer. So I don't have to then worry about my fridge freezer using too much power overnight. This will regulate that and stop that. So if it hits 12.4 on here in the overnight, it's going to disconnect just the fridge. Everything else will work except the compressor and the fridge will not be coming on and continually draining the batteries down. So that's a good thing in my eyes. And we're sitting currently at 13.96 volts with 33 amps coming in, which is shocking because I don't have the inverter on. Pretty wild. We will probably overvolt again, but that is what it is, guys. I'm going to leave these fans running in here just as a load so that does not happen. Okay. And the scary part is with this charge controller, it should be in float mode right now at 13.2 volts. It isn't. We're at 13.96 volts. Isn't that great? So when I programmed in the charge controller, I guess the computer's in there. When you reset it, takes a little bit for them to kick in and go by your settings, apparently. Maybe High-Tech I-18 will know a little something about that. He'll let me know. But anyways, got that completed. So when I do come back next time to the tiny house, I want to do a stay over, and I want to bring the water bottles over, and fairly early in the morning, because I want to get them in the fridge slash freezer, it does both. Get them frozen all day, get the freezer freezing those bottles through the day, and then at nighttime swap over to the Redneck air conditioner, which I will then have to build that day of, because I don't have any more time today to do much here at the Off-Grid Tiny House. It's got to be 3:30, 4 o'clock already. The day's gone, guys. It's craziness. But at least I got a little bit more done. Pretty happy with that. And we'll see you guys on the next one. So stay tuned for this project. I think it's going to turn out well.